All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So the news came out earlier tonight that the Niners head coach said that they are not at this time going to sign Baker Mayfield. They're going to stick with Brock Purdy. As everybody's heard by now, Jimmy Garoppolo broke his ankle. He's out for the season. Trey Lance is out for the season. Now, they say he's been running. I don't know if he's going to be back, but if he does come back, it's probably going to be in the playoffs, and be kind of crazy to throw a kid, have his, third career start being in a playoff game. So it looks like it's going to be Brock Purdy's show. So there's a couple ways to look at it. When I heard that Baker Mayfield was going to get released today, I said, hey, man, they probably have this synced up. Baker Mayfield played for Kevin Stefanski in Cleveland. He runs a similar system to the one that Kyle Shanahan runs in the Niners, a lot of boot actions. And, I've talked about this. If you watch a little bit of my content, it seems like an easy system to run, but constantly booting and play action, getting your feet set, to make these throws. It's kind of hard for quarterbacks to pick up, especially doing it now at midseason. But bringing in someone who has experience in that system just made sense. But they said, we're not really looking at him. Brock Purdy, he played well, but you saw some of his limitations come out in the fourth quarter of that game. He missed some throws. He doesn't really have the greatest arm strength. You know how this league is. The more that they watch film on you, RG3, Michael Vick, the list goes on and on. The quarterbacks, even Baker Mayfield, he started great his first year. The more film that they had on you, the more they're going to attack it. So I think that to put it like that, I don't, mean to be mean to the kid, but, the clock is going to strike midnight on him. He's a 7th-round pick, Mr. Irrelevant for a reason. Again, I would call all cars. I would call all lifeboats. I would scorch the earth looking for quarterback. Cam Newton, come on down. Let's try you out. Colin Kaepernick, come on down. Let's try you out. They picked up Josh Johnson off the free agency wire. Let's see. Hey, Phillip Rivers had intimated that he might be interested in coming back. And this might sound crazy, like, oh, you're bringing up all these retreads and these old heads, but one, Colin Kaepernick and Cam Newton, they're only a year older than Geno Smith, and you see the renaissance that he's having. And two, I think you owe it to your team, you owe it to your fan base, and you owe it to yourself to leave no stone unturned in this search. This is a Super Bowl caliber team. They were on the precipice a couple years back. They lost it. Who knows how many years you're going to have this bite at the apple to truly win a Super Bowl. You cannot let your pride, it sounded like just coach pride. Oh, we like the guys that we have in the room. That's a common refrain that you hear from coaches. And in this situation, I just don't think that's intelligent at all. This is a Super Bowl roster. You have Mr. Irrelevant. There's a reason he was Mr. Irrelevant. You need to call all cars, leave no stone unturned, bring all these guys, bring in Baker Mayfield for a workout, see what they got. You have to bring them in and see what's up. Like, you cannot roll with Brock Purdy with this roster. This is a Super Bowl talented roster. It might be the best roster, at least in my eyes, offensively that I've seen in a long time. When you look at the complete nature of the roster, where you have a elite running back, elite receivers, elite tight end, the best left tackle in the game. This is a really balanced offense. You have the defense that's been playing all year. You owe it to your guys. You owe it to the city. You owe it to yourself to try your best to try to win a Super Bowl this year. And I don't think Brock Purdy's going to cut it. All right, leave a comment. Thank you for all the love and all the comments. Subscribe. The game is again.